Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Thursday, January 17th, 2019. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. You know that feeling you get after you get pulled over and you see the police officer strolling towards your car? Your heart starts to pound, your mind starts going 100 miles a minute. You're secretly wondering whether or not somehow you might be smuggling Pablo Escobar in your trunk. Well, that's exactly how some guys woke up feeling this morning after seeing the latest Josh Lenartowicz update come across their Instagram. I'm not saying he's going to win the Arnold. It's too early to be in the business of predicting winners. But I'll tell you this, nobody's making people sweat right now quite like Big Josh is. I have a confession to make. Someone here in the office was trying to show me something on a VR headset called the Oculus Rift. And for the first time in a long time, I thought to myself that maybe we're overdoing it with all this technology. And do you know who else might be overdoing it with the technology right now? Brendan Curry, because he's got the Camel Crew moving at warp speed over there in Oxygen Gym. With every week that goes by, it's starting to feel more and more like shades of the 2017 season where he came in and dominated the Arnold Australia with a look that shocked the entire bodybuilding world. And if that's where the tech was 2 years ago, imagine what it might look like 2 months from now. The law of attraction states that whatever energy you put out into the universe is exactly what you receive in the end. So somebody better have to explain to me whatever the hell it is that Hadi Choopan is putting out right now, because this guy has been on a receiving end of some serious good fortune from the bodybuilding gods. A few days ago, someone snagged a clip of the Persian Wolf going bombs away on a shoulder workout that probably attracted a few people's attention in the 212 division. Everything we've seen from Hadi and his team since they wrapped up the season had a next level feel to it. So the only thing left for him to do now is meditate on ways to get a visa so we can finally see him make his way to the US to see if he's as good as advertised. It never ceases to amaze me what a difference attacking your goals with confidence makes. That being said, if I were heading into the biggest show of my career and already looking at my all-time best 6 weeks out, the way classic physique standout Charles Curtis is, I think I'd be pretty damn confident too. Earlier in the week, the former USA champ released the latest update on his road to the Arnold, where we see him showing off the best conditioning ever this far out from the big day. I don't think you can understand how big of a deal it is for a guy like Curtis to get his first crack at making a mark on one of the most historic stages in sports. So now that the opportunity is knocking, let's hope he's ready to answer. I've never been a huge fan of magic or magicians, but I watched a show on Netflix a few weeks ago that was pretty cool, and I think it kind of changed my mind. So let me be the first to take my hat off to men's physique superstar Andre Ferguson for the disappearing act he's been pulling off with his body fat during the Arnold Classic prep for this year. Word on the street is that the defending champ is coming back to drop the hammer in his first official title defense, which would make him the first ever repeat champion in the history of the division. After what we showed last year, I don't think there's anyone in the building who doubts that this guy is capable of greatness when he puts his mind to it. But trying to pull off a daily double here without really giving himself any time off to recover from the long 2018 campaign still seems like it could be a major long shot. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.